there, everyone. How are you all doing today? It is Monday. It's New York. It is hot as fire out there, okay? So hell might be a little breezy compared to New York these days. But that's okay, because we have such miserable winters that a little warm weather won't hurt us. It just won't. I know it won't. So, hello. Today is Making It Monday. I'm coming on a little sooner than I usually do. I am here to share with you some new tips and tricks that might really help you learn a few things and learn how to do it healthy and wise. So I hope you tune in and I hope you enjoy. Oh, my phone is ringing. I hope you enjoy this little tutorial I'm about to give you, and hopefully it's something of value to you. And I'm sorry my phone is ringing, but I don't know what it is. If you sign up for a cable company and they give you the phone line, you get 99.9% telemarketers calling your house. It's insane. So I don't even answer it. I have a cell phone for that. All right, so let's get started. First of all, I want to share with you, before we get started, it's a little do it yourself. I'm going to teach you how to make the most amazing. No, guys, you have to tune in and watch this to the end, because I'm going to show you how to make the easiest, most efficient, most effective, best skincare makeup remover you ever could imagine. It's going to blow you away. I've gotten testimonials up the giggy with this one, all right? So I'm going to show you how to make that. I'm going to show you how to make a great facial toner that, again, is second to none. But before I get started, I need to tell you why it's so important that you do this, why you should really consider switching out the personal products that you buy every day, and why you may want to consider starting to make your own. So for those of you who are watching this, for those of you who think this is valuable, for those of you who have a friend that could use good skincare or is looking for a better way, or if you are one of those people that love to make your own products, okay? Watch me, share this video out, tell your friends to tune in and to learn how to make this. Hello, ladies, hello. Okay, so a little bit about personal care products, all right? When it comes to personal care products, the word natural seems to be finding its way through everything, many labels that consumers read, right? All the consumer products that we have today say natural products. But the consumer has to figure out which one is really a natural product, right? How many of us are sitting there going, well, which one is really natural, right? You have to read these ingredients to decide. And it can be really time consuming, and if you don't know, you just don't know, right? You just don't know. So a lot of them, the consumers have to figure out which products are on the market are deserving of the word natural. Many of us have to figure out which ones are deserving of that word natural. Earth-inspired ingredients may be simple to read and of the ingredient labels. So if you're looking at ingredient labels, it should be really simple to read. Products that claim to be natural may contain ingredients that are complicated to read or unfamiliar to the average consumer. Here are a few to look for. Okay, so if you're reading ingredients in the back of a label, okay, and you're reading all these crazy words and you can't pronounce them, bet your dollar for donuts you should not be using them. Okay, if you're reading words like tea tree, lavender, coconut oil, grapeseed oil, then you know you're getting a natural product. But if you're reading stuff like I'm going to bring up here, you may question what you're reading and what you're applying to your body. So, did you know that the aromatic qualities of these products can come from two sources, either natural or synthetic? For the most part, personal care products are less expensive because they're made of synthetic fragrances. The side effects that may come from these types of synthetic fragrances are stuff like congestion, simply congestion, or skin sensitivity, or overstimulation of the limbic system in the brain, or something as simple as seasonal allergies, right? So if you have allergies and you don't know why, and there's really no reason, Maybe the products that you're using have synthetics in it and you don't even know you're allergic to it. It could be that simple. Another common ingredient would be parabens. How many of you are seeing the word parabens a lot lately and everything, like no more parabens? And you're wondering, what is a paraben? Well, parabens limiting the body to the exposure of parabens was recommended by many healthcare experts, especially those outside of the United States. One of the key issues with parabens is that it's an estrogen disruptor, right? Which is linked to breast cancer and other reproductive issues. So when you're looking at the word parabens, you need to associate that with your reproductive system. So females, if you're having issues with that, with anything to do with your estrogen or anything to do with your body, with your female issues, it might have to do with the products you're using. Another product that's very popular in everyday products that we use would be dyes. Dyes and products have been used for decades to create an appealing look for both the consumable and not consumable products, right? We put dyes in our beet juice or in our juices. We also put dyes in a lot of our skincare product, our makeup, right? The external exposure to dyes causes less of a health risk than internal consumption does. However, these colorants are now being called into question as they contribute to health issues such as hyperactivity in children, toxicity, learning impairment, and irritability. So a little bit of trivia for those of you who are interested. In July of 2010, the European Union has mandated that food manufacturers place a warning label on products containing dyes with a statement that says may have adverse effects on activity and attention in children. Can you imagine? In 2009, the British government asked the food manufacturers to remove most of the artificial colors used in their products. Now, here's a good thing to know. Currently, the United States does not require warning for products containing dyes, and the FDA must regulate these additives for safety. Now, when I'm telling you all this, how does that make you feel? How does it make you feel to think that in other countries, they're so careful to contain these different artificial synthetics, these products, and they're giving warning to the consumers. And in this country, it's not even mandated. It's not that important. So we as consumers need to educate ourselves, get smart, and start making good choices for ourselves and our families. Because I tell everybody this now. For those of you that tell me, well, I don't have a problem. I've been using that for a long time and I feel just fine. That's great. I'm happy for you. But just remember, things don't happen immediately. It takes time. Day in and day out, year after year, month after month, season after season, whatever it is. And then down the road, something goes askew, right? Somebody doesn't feel well, something's not right. And you say, well, I never smoked a cigarette, right? Or I never did this. I don't know why this happened to me. Well, what are you doing or what are you not doing to prevent yourself from using these types of products and making healthy choices, natural choices where you have control? Because we don't always have control of everything. But the things you do have control over, it's your responsibility to take care of you. If not you, the people around you, the people you love. So let me tell you a little bit about essential oils. Essential oils are a way to incorporate the aroma into these products, and they are safe and effective for both humans and pets. Essential oils have been clinically studied for many years for therapeutic properties and their interaction with their body. They have chemical constituents which work with the body, and these botanicals have been proven and to be effective in reducing anxiety, stress, and an excellent facilitator in healing minor cuts, scrapes, bruises, and sunburns. All right. So today we're going to make my very favorite makeup remover, and I promise this remover will leave your face glowing. And the best part is without any side effects at all. As a matter of fact, the only side effect you might actually have is clearing things up. All right? So typically when I make this product, and I want to just see if I can show you this really. I'm going to bring this closer. Typically when I make this makeup remover, one of the things I need is a glass jar. I like to use glass because essential oils, if you're putting it in plastic, plastic contains the fragrance, a lot of the synthetic chemicals, right? So if you're putting essential oils in a plastic container that has synthetic chemicals, the oils are going to take that, and then what are you doing? You're wasting your time. So try to stick to glass, okay? Or get plastics that are paraben free. You'll see at the bottom it'll say PDA or something free. You can use those plastics. But for my makeup remover, I always use glass. And I like these little mason ones. They're really cute. They look really cute in the bathroom. So that's kind of how I roll. So now when I made this makeup remover in the past, I've always made it using grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is a really good way to condition your skin. It's really good for all types of skin, whether you have dry skin, whether you have oily skin, whether you have combination skin. Grapeseed oil seems to balance the skin overall. But Young Living just came out with a brand new cleansing product, and I'm excited for you to try it. I'm excited to try it, so I'm going to not use the grapeseed oil this time, and I'm going to try this new product, and it's called, I'm going to say it's called Mira. Mira, okay, so it's the Mira cleansing oil. I'll tell you a little bit about it so you get an idea of why I'm going to switch it out for this. Okay, so it is a cleansing oil that dissolves makeup and other impurities. It has no parabens, it has no sulfates, it has no phthalates, it has no petrochemicals, it has no animal-derived ingredients, it has no synthetics, preservatives, no synthetic fragrance, no synthetic dyes. Hello, okay? Now let me tell you what it has so that you know why I'm excited to try this instead. It has rose in there, which is really super expensive, really super fabulous for your skin, really super smelling, all right? So it's got all the good stuff. It has ylang-ylang in there. It has sacred sandalwood, rosemary, bergamot, geranium, lemon, coriander, tangerine, jasmine, and palm rose. So I am going to use this instead of the grapeseed oil. You can always use grapeseed oil if you don't have this at hand. The other great thing is if you're buying this and you do use this, this is a great way to stretch this because I'm all about buying products with Young Living that are highly concentrated and you're really stretching them out so I get the biggest bang for my buck. Who doesn't want the biggest bang for their buck? So we're going to bang it out a little bit. All right, so the first thing I need to do is, now when I make this, I do 2 tablespoons of each. So the first thing I'll do is I'll grab some of these nice little rounds, cotton rounds, okay? And I will place them right in here. Then I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of this cleansing oil. All right, it's gonna be, that's 1. I should really just show you. And 2. Okay, so we're gonna put that in there. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the lid off and make it a little quicker for myself. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. Actually, that was teaspoons. I need to grab a tablespoon. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. This is why I was like, it's not a lot. All right, I just grabbed a tablespoon. Now that's better, okay? So that's a tablespoon. So 2 tablespoons of the oil. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of witch hazel. All right, and you just pour it in there. And then we're gonna do 2 drops of lavender. And we're gonna repeat that again. Now I just kind of like guess with that. So I'm gonna add more rounds and I'm gonna just squeeze that in, as you can see. And I'm gonna repeat the process. Only this time, I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of the oil. And I'm going to still do the 2 tablespoons of the witch hazel. And I'm going to add again 2 drops of lavender. And I'm going to repeat it again. So the first time you're going to do 2 tablespoons of the oil, and then for the repeating, you're only going to do 1, if that makes any sense. And we're just going to finish it off, all right? So we're going to do another 1. Okay. And I'm doing that in here. I'm sorry you can't see it. Now there's a lot of cotton in here, so you might want to add a little bit more. You have to gauge it on your own. Okay. We're gauging that. And now we're going to add the 2 tablespoons again of, I'm sorry I can't show it to you because I'm going to spill it. Alrighty. Yay. And 2 more drops of the lavender oil. Now, as you can see, it's very squishy and wet. So what I will do is I will add a few more cotton rounds on top, okay? But I won't add the oil. What I'll do is I'll just put a little bit of witch hazel in there and kind of just mush it up, and there you go. Now, what's wonderful about this is every night, when you take off your makeup, all you have to do is take off the top, pull one of these, and you got your makeup remover. It is absolutely fantastic. All right, fantastic. So again, for those of you watching this and missing it, really simple. You can use grapeseed oil, you can use the myrrh oil. Now remember, the myrrh oil, I still have lots left. Lots of it still left, so I'm gonna get a lot out of this. So again, start off with some cotton rounds, about 15 of them. 2 tablespoons of this, of the myrrh oil. 2 tablespoons of the witch hazel. Okay, witch hazel right here. And 2 drops of lavender. You're going to repeat with another 15, 20 rounds. Only this time you're going to do 1 tablespoon of the myrrh oil, 2 tablespoons of witch hazel, and 2 drops of lavender. And you're going to repeat again till you get to the top. And here you go. You're done. So now I have my makeup remover, and I really, really am excited to try this in the lieu of the grapeseed oil. And there's nothing but good stuff in here. How amazing is that? Now the next product that I'm going to make real quick is another favorite. How many of you, oh, I have an itchy nose. Does that mean I'm gonna fight with somebody today? What does that mean when you have an itchy nose? You're having a fight, right? Who am I gonna fight with? All right, facial toner. Love my facial toner, and I love this new ingredient that I found to be amazing in my facial toner. So again, what do you need for facial toner? Again, you need a glass jar, and I like using this, okay, with a dropper because it's super great to add your toner right in here and just, again, remove all the excess oils. So I love that. So a glass jar, these are super inexpensive. You could buy them by the dozen on Amazon for like nothing. So just look for glass jars for essential oils and stuff on Amazon, and you'll get a lot. Amber, blue, cobalt blue, fantastic. Now, in order to make this, what you need is, typically this particular toner would require, where is it? Let me see if I have it here. 7 drops of tea tree oil. 7 drops of tea tree oil. And I'm going to add the tea tree oil, but I'm not going to add 7 drops for myself. I found something that for me has made a world of difference. Now, each one of us, our skin and our breakouts and whatever goes on, the oils might work really good for you and might not work as well for me. So I might do tea tree and it might not have the same effectiveness as juniper. For me, juniper, because I have, I don't know if it's called, what is it called? Menopausal acne, where I'll get like zits, but they just don't clear up ever, right? I found this to be the most amazing essential oil for me, for my skin tone. So again, you have to try, sometimes you have to play around with the oils for a while. So juniper is my oil. So I'm going to add 7 drops of juniper right in my glass jar. Okay, so 7 drops of juniper. I will add some tea tree because tea tree is really, really good for your skin. Really good for your skin. But rather than 7, I'm only going to put 3. Now, for those of you who prefer the tea tree, then just do 7. All right, I added 4. I cheated. Okay? The next essential oil I love to add in there, which is really, really good for your skin, is frankincense. You should be blessing your skin with frankincense every single day. It should be part of your skin, your daily skin routine. You should be anointing your breasts, your ovaries, your skin. You should be asking for the Lord to bless you with frankincense because it's just the most amazing essential oil. So again, you're going to add 7 of these. That's frankincense, 7 drops of frankincense. We're going to add 7 drops of lavender. I mean, come on, we all know lavender is just amazing for the skin and smells just freaking awesome. So 7 of these. Okay, and then we're going to add 5 drops of lemon. Lemon is really good. It's an astringent, so it really, really does clean everything up, dry everything out. Anything that's going on really gives it a nice balance. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 drops of the lemon. And now, as you can see, there's not a whole lot in there. The rest of it is just good old witch hazel, guys. Just good old witch hazel. So I'm just going to finish it off with the witch hazel. There you go. And I'm going to put my topper on here. All right. This is my toner. So what I'll do is, after I remove my makeup with my makeup remover, I may just rinse my face with water. I don't use any soap, although now I've been using the charcoal soap that Young Living has, and it's pretty awesome. So I've been using that, and I'm really liking it. But typically, I never use soap. I would just remove my makeup with the makeup remover, rinse my face with just cool water, and then use the toner. So the toner, basically, I have my little dropper. I just want to shake this up really good first. Make sure I get it all mixed in. Okay. And then I'm going to take my dropper and I'm just going to add that right in there, and I'm going to just remove all the impurities, all the dirt, everything that's on my face. In this instance, my arm, which I don't understand. I just took a shower. All right, so I'm hoping that this was a great video. I'm hoping you learned a little bit about chemicals and fragrance and synthetics and how they can impact your health, and how simple and easy it is to make these do-it-yourself recipes, and know that what you're putting on your body is good for you, healthy for you, actually helps things get better, not worse. So I'm all about getting better, guys. You know what? I have a family history of stuff that's just kind of not cool, and I made a point a long time ago that I was going to change my lifestyle so that I would never, ever have to worry about things like that. Now, I know one can say never, but I'm doing the best I can to take care of me and my family. And I hope you are too. With that, have an awesome Monday, and I'll see you next week on Making It Monday, and I'll have some really, really good stuff to share with you once again. Have a great day, everybody. Love you all. Bye.